Do a mic check to make sure our volumes are all good.
Let the performer get into his zone there, Nick.
Yeah, no, that's
it's not all about the production. Come on.
I expect a lot of Mick, and he normally delivers. So, but interesting about the sound checks, aren't they the same words Brett Hennick said as well? So, Cole, you and Brett, parallel lives.
We're actually the same person. Just like Laurel and Hardy. It's sort of that deal.
Uncle Fester and Lurch.
You had to go there. I've got a light bulb fetish. You fucker.
All right, take it away, Andrew.
Well, yeah, episode 38. Where are we? You went through the wall. In fact, you defeated the Tigers and the Giants last week at the far end of the wall. Dahlgren attracted them over, and you took a few pot shots first. Well, that was mainly Barrett with his absurdly powerful bow. And then you fought the guys, though Umlo and Dahlgren struggled to get up the wall. They generally get about halfway and fall back down again. The thud,
whatever.
While disaster almost befell their comrades up on the wall, except for some luck from Terity, who used his skill to heal Barrett in the nick of time, and used his windy escape to avoid being belted off the wall by the Etten. And, of course, Dex, who seemed to mystically reappear right next to both of those guys and aid in the killing. In fact, killing at least one of them, I think, last week, the giant, carving into the buttocks of said giant. Something along the lines of because Narote couldn't, or something like that, which will later was later discovered in the night. You obviously moved on. Narote explored further up the valley and found a massive giant encampment and a huge stone structure with an anvil carved into near the top of it. And Narote returned with the good news about the volume of giants. And at the same time, a giant patrol went past back towards the gates, which is where you went. And it seems as if they were alerted to something. They sent 2 hill giants back to the encampment, and they were certainly muttering about whoever this Narote is, and that there might also be a powerful elvish warrior around who had killed the giants that had found there. Needless to say, you resolved to take the giants on so you wouldn't be trapped. Dex tried to speak in Hill Giant in his high-pitched voice and managed to send one giant away, believing that he'd been ordered to go back to camp. And now the plan appears to be cover the wooden doors or oak-bound doors with oil, set them afire, burn it down, and kill the remaining 3 hill giants, 2 of which are on top of the wall. So I think, folks, we are right at the start of potential combat. If everyone could roll initiative. I've put the 3 hill giants at least on the map. I think I have one Dex who is close by. And I will put the other characters nearby. So at least you're on the map. Let's see. Barrett. Baroque. Terity, Dahlgren, and Umlo. So let's assume you're close up here. Now, I can't remember, Narote, were you actually close up as well, or was it just Dex?
It was just Dex. For he is swift and like the wind.
All right. Now, Dex, I believe you had coated the doors with oil. Had we got that far? Let's assume we had.
Oh, yeah.
Let's assume you are so incredibly swift and stealthy that you have coated the doors in oil. And I think was the plan now that Narote was going to fire an arrow into said door.
We can make that the plan if that's what we wanted.
That could be the plan. The original plan
Maybe I was
was-
playing this out without you guys saying, yeah, that's what they're going to do. Yeah, sure, fire the arrow in, you beauty.
Good work, boss. Sounds good.
Narok remembers discussing with Dex about giving him flint and steel to sneak up, cover it, set it on fire, and come galumphing back.
No, do I have a Looney Tunes style, like one of the long things I can light and it slowly all the way up there?
Ah, like a
Do that with
gunpowder trail.
We could do that with the oil. And just let it
Yeah.
boom.
That would be awfully slow burning, though. I would have thought.
Yeah, no, we'll go the arrow. We'll go
Flaming
the arrow.
arrow. All right, so Narok gets an arrow out, binds it because he knows how to. Passes it. Now, Dex, do you want to fire the arrow or?
Well, no, I set it up. That's fine, but you just do it all. That's whatever.
No.
Well, I shoot Dex, you've come back to the group clustered behind some rocks.
Yeah, I'm doing that, trying not to giggle type thing.
Nice.
Why don't you shoot one arrow and then the giant will go in there to see what the sound is, and then you shoot the fire arrow?
Do you want me to just shoot? Okay.
No, shoot. Yeah, the first one at the door. So that's where it goes.
So it makes the knock noise.
Yeah.
We're looking for a thud. Okay. What would you like me to roll to hit on what for how? Oh, god of gaming.
Just make an attack roll.
Sure. In the open or in the tower?
No, you can do it in the open.
Oh,
Seems pretty good. Yeah.
mighty.
Yeah, there's a thud. Seems to be a grunt from this one who's moving, Hill Giant 2. Sort of has a bit of a look, but I don't think he can quite see the arrow from there, so he shrugs, goes back.
Right. On that note, ask Dex to light the arrow that is bound and covered in oil so he can fire it into.
Yeah. I'll be the guy that lights your fire arrow. That's cool. I do that. I'll shine your shoes once we finish.
That'd be awesome.
Come on, baby.
Haven't
Light his
done that.
fire arrow.
Okay, so Dex, you're lighting him up, is that right?
Yeah. I'm rubbing the tip as fast as I can.
Heat it up.
Narok tries to hold in some giggling now.
As Charity blushes.
Now blow on it.
Yeah, and that last roll was the shot with the firing with the inflamed arrow at the
Yeah, 29.
expertly oiled.
That was
So-
the engorged arrow, as it were.
All right, well, that certainly is going to get their attention. And no doubt they start calling out.
Who fired that arrow? I think it came from over there. I'll check it out. Boom, boom, boom. And I'll come down and help. Maybe it's that elvish warrior.
Can I start
So-
flinging arrows now?
Sure, we can in fact at this point, if you wish to do something, we can start at the top of the round now with Dex. You would still believe you have some cover, but obviously the closer they advance, the more likely it is they will see some of you, probably not someone like Dex. But let's say they're roughly that range. So Dex, we'll start with you as to how you would like to react.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, who knows? I certainly don't. I'll just delay. I'll delay till after Dahlgren.
After Dahlgren. Okay. Yep. Click that down. So we're at Barrett. Eric.
Barrett wants to smash things. Hiding does not suit his demeanor. He just prepares. Gets his weapon out, and yeah, I got nothing. I'm just gonna.
What is it with you, pansies? What's going on?
Yeah, I'm just gonna
No.
pass the turn and see what Narok does.
Yep.
Narok does what Narok does, and can't see where the hell to actually drop the die because the map moved. There we go. And he draws his bow back and takes a shot at takes 2 shots at the closest. And probably misses both.
Yes, that is correct.
That's-
Yes.
That's what he was thinking. And with that, he feels great shame.
It's all right, Dahlgren. I know what's going on. They need to be full of encouragement.
Ah,
You know, they're a bit hesitant, but after this joke, they'll have the flame they need to take down these foes.
fill him up, Terrady.
Why do paladins wear chainmail? Because it's
Does that put
holy
ring on it?
armor.
Ah,
Boom, boom.
very nice.
And that just by itself is enough to, come on, load up, inspire my allies. No, don't want to do that one. Inspire courage.
Charity inspires your.
And I forgot to do myself. And I move the map. It's locked.
Oh, yep. I will change that. I will choose. I'm going to click on the right button. There we go. Charity, did you wish to move?
I did. Oh, you bastard.
Thanks.
And Dahlgren is going to go full defense, protect himself from this evil
Ooh.
thug.
Yeah.
Even I can't find the effect. He'll be reminded.
You remind it. Excellent. Dex, back to you again.
Pussies and then sort of half-assed his way over there.
Least I'm moving, you little shit.
I'll go and stand behind him and say, "Hold me back, hold me back."
All right. Well, what can I do with these giants? Certainly, I think number one will say something.
Like, fee, fi, fo, fum, I smell the blood of dwarvish mun. Be they alive or be they dead, I'll grind their bones to make my bread.
And he steps up 5 feet to tackle Dahlgren.
That sounds pretty cool, Andrew.
I'm gonna smash you, little dwarf.
One hit.
With a -4, is that it?
Theatre of the mind. Good point. Good
Because
point.
I was totally
Yeah.
defending.
No, that's right. So he hit armor class 25 for the first one.
Oh, perfect.
Does that mean perfect? It's a miss, or?
No. It was a perfect hit.
Uh-oh, we lost someone. I suspect it's Cole with internet trouble. Giant number 2. Wow. He yells out,
I'm going to quieten you, you little pipsqueak.
and he comes over to you. In fact, he charges Terity. And that is a hit. Is there windy escape, Terity?
Of course. If
You'll
I
have to
may,
remind me. Oops, sorry, the dice rolled. I'm going to have to, well, what's that, 20? Except for I think I know what I've done here. Giant 2 targets Terity. What did that apply to the giant? Okay, windy escape. You this gives you DR 10, is that correct?
Yep.
Right. So
And
I will just
immune to
apply.
criticals and
Yep. Well, that was extremely useful last week. Whenever it took 38 or 35 damage down to 6 or something.
yes.
And the other one up here moves sort of. Come on, giant, moves over to here, and
Says, oh, I'm going to recline in my reclining chair and enjoy this show. Smash 'em, boys.
Umlo comes up, charges up over here, and so there will be an attack of opportunity on Umlo by the giant. And I suspect that is a hit. I don't know why that doesn't apply, so I'll apply that. And then Umlo will get 1 hit back. Miss. He actually got 2, which wasn't right. Barrett, we're back to you.
Unmute. Alrighty. Gonna head straight south to the one below
Yeah.
and pull
So
out.
that will provoke an attack of opportunity.
Has to happen.
Number 2, he will have that. I mean, I doubt that he's going to knock you out in 1 hit. And I think a 17 is a miss, so fire
Yep.
away.
And so I can move Blood Rage and then attack. Yes.
Well, I assume you can activate a swift action at any point.
Yep. Okay. That's happening then. Rage on. A Grim Rosh. Smash. Not. 21. Hit or miss?
It's a hit.
Oh.
We're rolling a 4.
Rage good.
Oh, but that's
Damage bad.
damage bad. Rage good, damage bad. God, Narok.
Narok will attempt to do what he did before, but a little bit better at a closer target. See if that makes any... Oh, I thought that was going to be a bloody 20.
Still 2 hits.
Well, watch out.
Nice.
The first arrow pierces the flesh just under the left nipple, and the other one goes straight through
Oh,
his ear. Because I hear they don't like the ears pierced.
Nothing.
Gone with the wind.
well done.
Charity.
Well done, Charity.
I will keep up my comedic performance,
Keep joking, baby.
and I will attempt tumble half speed. So yes, I'll attempt to tumble. My endpoint is there.
Yep. That's number 2.
The roll in the tower just for your little bitty eyes. I'm not going through any occupied square, just so you're aware.
I know. So you just have to meet his base CMD.
Yep.
So, everyone sees Terity tumble, but is unusually clumsy for Terity, which seems very, very unlike Terity. But Terity is successful in getting there. That is certainly true. And in fact, before I forget, it doesn't matter because this giant's already had an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, boy. And I just
So-
double checking. Tumbling is at half speed, isn't it? Yep, half speed.
Yeah.
So that's my double move to get to there.
Okay. Dahlgren,
All right, you beast.
are you still holding Dex back?
No, I'm attacking.
Okay.
But not really. That was merely a feint.
Yes,
Let's
indeed.
try. Let's try again. Oh no. Well, good night, all.
Dahlgren, too busy holding Dex back.
And a spring attack.
Okay, you've witnessed enough, Dex.
Yeah. So I do that pattern so I can attack as I dip in and then dip out.
Now, which square are you attacking from? Sorry.
This one.
Okay, you know you're not flanking there though.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't want to flank. I'm avoiding
Yep.
that. Yeah. It's a moral thing.
Oh, crit not confirmed.
Oh well. So I gracefully dip in, stab it, and then dip out and say, "See, Dahlgren," just like that.
Yeah. Stop holding me back, Dahlgren.
Yeah, whatever.
Well, I think Hill Giant 1, it's probably going to keep focusing on Umlo. Hit and miss. Then number 2. Well,
Aim for the red tune. Come on.
yeah, I think there's no way. I mean, despite the annoying little bard, that's phenomenal. I think I must have aimed at multiple people then. If I did, I aimed at itself. Well, I'll ignore the self ones.
Giant self-hatred never goes astray, though. He's a flagellant. That's what it is.
Exactly.
One for you, one for me, one for you, one for me.
All's fair.
Crying out loud, that's difficult. That's too difficult. It looks like 2 misses, so we'll travel on from there. Let me deselect itself at least before it gets into strife. Number 3 continues to enjoy the show. Umlo, Umlo is going to attack this, and he's going to step 5 feet. And he's going to have an attack. Hit and a miss. That is Umlo done. He did some damage up to Barrent.
Oh, time to smash. Rah!
Miss and a hit.
Partially.
Yeah! Hey, good damage.
Rage good. Damage good.
Oh, actually, I've got flanking, so would the 19 have hit with the +2?
They are a class higher than that.
Okay.
Oh, no, sorry, apologies. No, sorry, I thought, yes, you're right. 19 plus 2, 21 would have been a hit. So, yes,
Okay.
roll the damage.
Damage!
Yeah. Carving that one up.
Blood rage good!
Damage good. With Nurok witnessing the mighty smash, he changes target to assist. Hopefully. Oh yes, and a confirm, please.
Yes, critical
Thank
hit.
you. Thank you
Yep.
very much.
So a hit and a critical hit. That's your critical hit damage on Giant 1. Wow.
Oh yeah. Aiming
Well
for the
done.
eye. Aiming for the eyes, Nurok sends 2 sailing.
Oh,
Charity.
I'll keep up the comedic charm because it seems to be inspiring everyone. And then this bastard is going to cop my blade in its back. Wow, I forgot to add +2 to those. But I might not need it. Critical confirm.
Yeah.
You sure? How did you do that?
Oh,
I bought the special dice.
Yeah, I thought
He's,
you might. You
He's
cheeky
25 a hit.
25's a hit. Yep.
It doesn't
instead-
matter, young one.
I missed it where it was written. My apologies.
That is very fancy, that effect.
I bought all the special dice. So,
Yeah, it's for his new
yeah,
you know
for
fan
all the
base.
streamers.
Yeah, wow.
And then I spit on it. So, Baron, let's get across and help the others.
Wow.
All right. I'm going to move 1 to there and 2 to there. Next to Dex. And I'll have a whack at it from there. Yeah, let's go.
It's a hit. Well, you've pulverized that one, Dolgren. Finally.
Finally. Good work, all. Good teamwork. Okay, now.
Still in
So,
bullet or
Yeah, there's another one.
He's one.
Yeah.
One's still up there.
but he was sitting up there just watching.
Yep. All right, so we just moving along.
Yeah, I'll double move.
Not being held back, Dex. Wow.
Well, this gate's on fire. I just want to get a closer look to see if it's...
Yes, it is. It is burning, but obviously there's only been 18 seconds since it started.
Yeah.
Right. Well, this other giant, he accepts your challenge, Dex. And he certainly jumps off. Thud. And
says, "So you want to play with the big boys, little man? Come closer and let me thump you into tomorrow."
And it would be Umlo's go, who charges and thus provokes an attack of opportunity.
He's always putting himself out there for us. Appreciate it.
Which is a hit. He even does some damage. Not too shabby. And then he himself... Sorry, rather, the giant does some damage. He himself then has a hit. So actually, I need to target it, don't I? No. He himself has a hit, but misses. A new round, back to Barrett.
Barrett's dropped his blood rage, so he's fatigued. And 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So Barrett's going to head down here.
Yep.
And then head across like that into position for a double move.
Now, as a frightening aspect of very simple rules, that means it will get an attack of opportunity against you, Barrett.
Yep.
Because it is the start of a new round. And so it will have that attack. I'll just actually undo it from attacking Umlo. And that is a hit.
Just ask what you hit on, because I've got an effect for defensive training and I tried to code it. So it should be AC 25.
This was a 28.
Okay, sweet.
So
I don't know if it's working or not.
yeah.
It looks right, but yeah, we'll find out.
So it's done its damage. You've had your go. So
yep, and it's over.
Turn. Narok
just draws the bow back and lets fly from where he is. And
Nice.
1 hit, 1 miss, or 2 hits?
2 hits.
Giggity. Come on. Double figure damage. Hey! Better than a kick in the face.
Well done.
Hold it.
Terry.
I will choose to stop my comedic performance to inspire courage, but my lingering effect allows it to run on for an extra 2 rounds. And I will
Charge.
I don't think I will charge. 10, 20. Possibly need to tumble that last 5.
Mm-hmm.
She's coming now.
You easily do it.
And as I stand back up out of my tumble, I raise my curved elven blade in an upward motion between the giant's thighs.
But have you not moved further so you won't get a hit?
No, 20 feet.
You
I've probably got the
tumbled.
squares wrong.
Yeah. I think that was more. That's why I said charge. If you're going to have a hit, you basically had to charge because you were just over.
Okay, I charge. Yeah, I was looking at them as bigger, like the 4 squares. My bad. Yep,
Um,
I'll charge with an extra +2 to hit, but -2 to AC.
Yep. Well, it's already expended its attack of opportunity this round.
Yep. And then I assume 27's a hit.
Absolutely.
And that is me spent.
Dahlgren.
Ah,
Lightforge.
he's getting ready.
You can do it short legs.
Yes.
Dex. D-Dex.
Oh,
We
no.
may have lost Dex.
It looks like it.
Well, let's assume he moves up. Oh no, he is. He's back in control. Excellent.
He is back. Is he back?
Which one did we lose then? Dex.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh,
Oh no, but how's he rolling? Oh, he might have just got out of Discord. Yes, okay, and he realised he missed. Okay. Well, Barrett is the target of this one, so he'll continue to attack. That is a hit and a miss. 17. Umlo is going to attack. Hit and a hit. I suspect that will possibly be the end of this charge. Nope, definitely not. Back to Barrett.
Alright. Barrett doesn't like getting hit, but it's time to return the favour. Choppy!
Well, there's certainly two hits.
Oh,
Aim for the toes, aim for the toes.
that'll do, pig.
Aim for the toes, aim for the toes!
Oh,
Timber!
mashed it, Barrett.
Mighty work. Mighty work.
Yes, and the gate continues to burn, and I guess without attention from you, we can assume it will burn down.
Save the
Sounds good.
We push the bodies of the dead giants onto the fire to make it go even bigger.
Yep. Okay, that'll send giant smelling, I don't know, fire into the sky.
Anyone want some beef?
Everyone gather round.
Kumbaya.
You'll all be all healed for 22 each.
17.
Okay.
I'm low. Oh,
Yep.
done.
Yeah. Parent.
So you are back at the wall at the gate, burnt down, burning well with all these giants piled on top of it.
Yep.
And obviously Dahlgren's continuing to heal.
Yep. While this is happening, absolutely.
Yep. Yeah.
Terry. Can you help yourself there, Terry? Can you heal yourself? Would you like my aid?
Didn't you do a channel?
I did.
What did you do?
22.
Or was that not be on full?
Okay.
Sorry, I forgot yours was encoded.
It is not.
I'll have to remedy that one day.
Please. Would be appreciated.
Thank you for the channel, Dahlgren.
Aye.
Umlo thanks you as well. Oh, and that one applied automatically. Oh, because your target. Yep, I've got you.
All right.
Thank you.
Excellent. We're all ready to go.
Yes. But where? So you would know, further down the valley from where you're coming back from was where Narok had said tons and tons of giants. You'd have to have a plan to sneak past them because there's far too many to fight, even for Barrent. And then behind that was this massive stone building with an anvil on it. And then there's still other parts of the valley. Minderhall Valley has many sub-valleys that you haven't explored. Sorry, Michael, were you going to say something? That's it.
No?
No, okay. Dave B, internet is very dead. It's like Dave, he's playing from Colin's house out in the wilds, wherever Colin lives.
They swapped.
Dear. Dear. Well.
But I would add, very good news for me is that they apparently are laying cable and are going to connect my house up to the NBN directly. Fibre to the premises, which is good news.
Nice.
Bloody darn.
They said it will take about 9 months, but,
So about 18 months, that's good.
Yeah, that's right.
2030, it should be turned on.
By that time, we'll have many changes to the government and they'll reverse the decision.
Yeah.
So it's all good.
Now, if I plonk you guys back about where you are on this map. Yep, I think that still works. I think on here you should only be able to see the stuff that you can see.
Yep.
So that way was to the giant encampment that you've just been up to and you've come back. And obviously looking this way is the way that you had come from.
From memory, we up here it was sort of went up and then continued that way, and we hadn't been that way, correct?
You haven't been where that green arrow is point. Yes. In fact, you left the main sort of channel where the river was, and you didn't go further that way. And then as you've come down this way, you could also have gone off onto another valley that way that you were pointing, and you didn't go that way either.
Narok uses his power of memory and his survival skills, and suggests we head back up and down like down to the right, or where that big
Yep.
red arrow is.
You have yet to lead us astray, Naruk.
I must try harder. Follow me, tally-ho! And he prances away quite happily
Let's go.
from the burningness.
All right, let's go.
We all follow along, prance along behind Naruk. That's the only way to do it, like a ranger.
Right, well, let me move Narok probably up to about here, where you will find it is time to camp for the night.
Go,
So-
he will do some skill checkage into the tower. Haha.
He
Looks around and says, "We shall camp there, and camping we shall have."
A camping we shall go. A camping we shall go.
Right, again, not too bad. And let me, Michael, if you're happy to, I was just going to clear decks.
Yeah. I'll play dexterity tonight.
Just don't know, obviously, how long. As David suggests, he's going to wiggle some chords. Michael, you should be in IT.
Yeah.
Yes. So, given your camping for the night, if we could go through
Fortitude check.
your order for seeing if you stay awake with fortitude checks. Barrett first. Right, and Dex after Barrett. Or have I got the order wrong? Maybe I need to click to the wrong
You
page.
do,
Yes,
you
apologies.
do.
No, you're quite right. Right, I was on the wrong page. So, Narok, you were successful. Is that Dex?
Have you
He's
tried
not
turning it
connected
off
yet.
and on again?
Oh, it's Flatstick. Brett,
Right.
we lost Dave Brennan through internet trouble, and you've popped up.
Yeah, I see all these messages about lost internet from people sending those messages over the internet.
We're just in time to pick up Dex's character.
No, I just popped in to say good day.
Nobody pops in to say good day without grabbing a character.
Exactly. Brett.
It's like a greetings gift.
There's always Umlo.
I'm finishing setting up my new laptop.
Hi, Mumlo.
No. Did Michael give you this one as well, like the last one?
No,
No, this one was bought. So it might actually last a while now.
Well done. Is it another Apple?
No, it's a Asus. Surely be better than the piddly 11 years we got out of the MacBook.
Nice.
hey, let's not do any plugs until we get paid.
This is all free at the moment.
That's right.
Who are we up to?
Well, in fact, it's
I'll leave you with it. I was just saying good day.
Good
Thanks,
day.
Fredo.
thanks, Fredo.
See you guys.
See ya. We're up to Dex to. Did we lose Dex? Oh, we lost Brett. Dex, yes. Well, let's just assume that is your.
Hey.
He's back.
You might need to release my character though, because it's
Been taken over by Mr. Smith. I'll clear it. There we go. But Dex, you have woken up to find Terity sort of propped up in lookout, but he is very much asleep. Obviously, the efforts of singing so much and his other exertion has exhausted him.
okay. Yeah. I'll go and I'll gently wake him up. Hey, Terry.
Kind of roll over, throw an arm over, and pull him in for a hug.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
One of
You,
those
you might
dexterity moments now.
Yep.
change out of your armor. It's my turn to watch. And I'll sit there and I'll watch him change out.
Half asleep, I do it as slowly as I can. Trying to blink the sleep out of my eyes to see the raw exorcism on Dex's face.
The raw exorcism. Yep, that's pretty close.
Yeah. Ecstasy. Even.
One of those.
Yeah. Improv. It's me all over.
All right. Well, let's assume that Dex, you stay awake, Barrett stays awake, and we're up to Dahlgren.
Ah, excellent.
Well, you stay awake. So, if everyone's happy, I will do night's rest.
Of course I do.
I don't know. Dex, am I happy? What?
Oh boy.
If in doubt, play dumb.
Yeah. Crikey.
Hold still. I'm finishing this sketch.
I give my hair a little bit of a blow, that strand out of my lip. Keep the pose.
Dex taking a sketch of Terry getting his armor off. Yeah. Okay. All right, Narok. Do I take it that you are moving up this way, or are you going that way?
No, would very much appreciate going that way and having a bit of a forward stealth and a bit of a look-see to what's happening.
Yes, okay, and in fact I can sort of unlock it for you guys at the moment, although bear in mind each square is about 1.5 miles on this map.
So everyone will be together in a group moving together, and I'll just be half a square in front of everybody else. Effectively, ish type.
All right. That's right. Well, let's just assume I'm going to. I will move you roughly down to here, where the others can follow.
Oh.
But given you're all together, you come across the boulder-strewn slopes of the mountain on either side of the valley give way to a series of jagged ravines that split the valley floor. A tremendous stone bridge arches over the widest of these gorges, separating a worn path on the far side. To perhaps demonstrate, well, in fact, no, that would be right. The bridge is 200 feet long, and you would think, although you can't quite tell from where you are, but the gorge would certainly look deeper than, say, it's certainly beyond 20 feet deep. But that is what you see.
So that's obviously that way in front of us.
Yes, exactly. Yep.
And then this way, does it sort of lead off?
Well, make a perception check.
I shall, sir.
Yeah, it looks a bit hazy, so you're uncertain as to how far that valley goes.
Turn to the group. Shall we have a closer look at the bridge, or do you want to look further down the hazy valley?
Let's look at what's here first. I think. Let's have a look around here.
Now, I would say you're getting close to night, but if you want to investigate the immediate area, which would include the bridge, there's certainly enough daylight left to do that.
Well, okay. So yeah, Norok will go off and do a bit of a recon with the group, bit of a reconnoiter.
Okay, so you're effectively heading this way.
Yeah.
Yep.
As stealthily as humanly or half orcishly possible.
Okay. So, yep, that's your stealth check and a perception check, please.
That one there.
Right. Well, let me see. I will need to.
Angry typing of God.
So you would, when you look, you can see that the gorge is about 100 feet deep. But you do notice. In fact, I will type that out. Well, I'm sure you can work through my very poor spelling, hopefully, Narok.
About face and sneakily as half awkwardly possible. Go back to the group.
Yep. Yep.
Yep. So when I reach the group, just say on the bridge there are 2 stone giants on the far side with a few piles of rocks. I didn't get seen, but they're fairly hidden against the rock wall. Do we want to leave them there and continue down and point that direction? Or do we want to try and take them by surprise?
Well, the taking by surprise will work better with certain members of the group, of course.
Why didn't you just kill him?
I
yes.
didn't want to steal too many kills from the group, so I thought we might like to do it together.
That's nice.
That's good of you.
Hang on, I'll do it.
I don't know. I'd have no idea.
I'm like, oh, even with a -2. Okay. Or do we want to not face some stone giants at the moment? Continue down. Narok is fine either way. He's all about killing giants. Or he hates them.
How long's the bridge?
200 feet. They are at the far end.
Yeah, seems like a
We'd need to be quick.
yes.
Or we sneak up, slip under the bridge into a grueling arm-over-arm climb underneath it. Pop out and kill them all.
Two. Or we leave it for the moment, because
It
that
is.
amount of
It is. It's right, Dolgren. It is getting close to camp time.
Alright, well, how about we sleep on it? I'll have a look around for a place that we can camp, yet not be seen, and be even more hidden than normal, so we don't get rocked in the middle of the night.
Can those types of giants see in the dark? I don't know.
Up to the giant expert, Narok. You know, Narok?
The knowledge nature roll.
There is, I was going to say, there is a 99% chance that they do. I'll do a knowledge nature roll. He scratches his chin and ponders for a second. Whether they can see clearly at night.
He does.
Yeah.
Let me write this.
But I mean, if it's like most of us and it's like 30 or 60 feet or whatever, then we can just bum rush them at night.
They can see similarly to us. The ones that can see it a little bit at night.
Yeah.
If my memory serves me correct, back when I was studying giants in the Library of Trunau, these particular giants you've described to us would have dark vision.
Correct. That's exactly what I just said, is they can see like us. Looking at the ones that have dark vision.
Oh, you see, I don't have dark vision, right? No. Okay.
Oh,
Just pointing out a weakness. I understand. Jeez.
Yes, okay.
But the chances to sneak up on them at night would be better.
yeah, or not even sneak, just run. Because then once we're within that range, they'll only get like one shot. Or they'll cut the bridge and we'll fall to our deaths or whatever.
It's a stone bridge, but you never know what stone giants can do with stone. I'm happy to follow Dexter's lead on this one.
Let's rush them.
You reckon?
We'll give you a
Alright.
head start.
I mean, I'm open to other ideas if you've got a brilliant plan there, Dalton.
The only other plan I have is to turn around and go the other way. So, yes,
Do you have a spell like Obscuring Mist?
I certainly do. I certainly do.
Would it be, Narok, would it be inconceivable that a mist would float in upon dusk or dusk, yeah?
The wilds of the world are weird and wonderful. Anything can happen, and down this direction it is quite hazy, or was earlier, so
Yeah,
why
it's a
not?
good idea, but the only problem with the obscuring mist is I have to get very close in order for it to actually within range of the target.
How close is very close?
Within about 20 feet if I want to cast it on our enemies.
Wow, that's not a very long range for your spell.
Well, I mean, it only needs to be between us and them until we get super close. So we could charge out of the mist at them or whatever.
That's what I was thinking. If you could cast it at the end of the bridge.
Yes. Could do that. At least it might give us a little bit of a fighting chance.
I hear the angry typing as well.
Just adding the giant wind machine that the giants have.
The giant, yeah.
Oh dear. Yeah, this stone giant plus 20 to anti-mist. Or anti
They like to rock out, that's why they've got it there.
Ah, right.
Oh, terrible, terrible.
Surely Charity would have come up with that.
They're technically groupies. No, not groupies. What are the ones that carry gear at gigs?
Roadies.
Roadie, yeah, technically they're roadies.
Well, it's certainly. I mean, you found a campsite, and it's certainly getting. It's dusk now. It'd be your normal. Have a bite to eat, get things ready before you settle down with your watches.
Narok's happy to go, or happy to take first watch.
I think
I wanna
if we're
rush
gonna
'em.
do it, we should do it now.
All right, let's do that.
Okay.
go. How far do we have to travel to get back there? Or up there?
200 feet plus.
You're pretty much close enough that it's not. I mean, you can be close to the start of the bridge,
Yep.
And then tell me what you're going to do from there.
I suppose we'll get to the start of the bridge, and then because Narok and Dex and can sneak.
Yeah, we'll sneak up till we think we're close to how far. Oh, till we can see them, because whatever. And then once we know how far that is, we can sneak back and tell the guys come up to here and then cast from wherever.
Okay.
That's good.
Did that all make perfect sense?
Absolutely.
Cool.
Sneakers sneak up.
I could also cast haste on us, which would give us an extra 30 feet of movement per movement.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Narok rummages through his. Okay, do you do that as a group spell or?
Yes. So
Okay.
just before we're ready to go, you let me know, and I'll cast that on the.
Narok goes to talk to Terity, but can't quite focus. Is a bit blurry.
My eyes are here, not down here.
Oh dear, eyes hang low. Do they wobble to?
Is he holding some bird eggs? I don't understand.
Dodo eggs. Dex, you ready to start sneaking with me?
Oh, mate, I'm always ready.
Alright. Terity, can you haste us? We'll go, and then we'll caca for you to come up.
I would like to stealth across with you after I cast a haste, if that's okay.
Please do.
Oh, am I bringing
Oh,
every amateur in the part? I mean, yeah,
Amateur.
Oh.
Oh man.
Well,
Another one of these most amazing maps.
yeah, it's look, I've heard there've been other referees who have just used the same map all the time.
Really? Never had it before in my life.
But let's just say you've got to that far, that distance away. Obviously, somewhere down here, Narok, you know that the giants were.
And where?
So at the far end, so all the way down, right at the far end of the map,
Oh.
you would expect that's where they are, somewhere down here.
That
Yep.
way, yep.
On this bridge that is, let's say it's as wide as shown there, in terms of this width.
Yep.
It's 100-foot drop below to the gorge below. You've obviously stepped some distance onto this stone bridge.
Yep.
You would think you are not within their vision, but obviously, even if they were standing, you can't see them. It's dark, so that you can't see them anyway unless you're within your dark vision range. And I think you can tell. I mean, there's, we don't need to go into initiative yet. It really depends upon whether everyone's moving up. Are you trying to do it stealthily?
Definitely trying to move stealthily, or at least for the first couple of us that come forward.
So Dahlgren's going up, yeah?
He may he'll hang back just a little bit.
I mean, if he's hasted, he could probably just charge across there anyway, couldn't he? Like, we don't need to faff around with stealthing. We can just.
This is true.
Now, Terity, what's your light source?
Moonlight.
Okay, so you really can't see, and perhaps that's been evidenced by your certainly there's a bit of noise you're generating, probably because you're a little bit unsure of your feet, whereas Narok, certainly you're moving forward Dex-like in terms of your stealth. If it's the two of you, I will put you just a little bit further out to denote that you two are the ones that have gone forward a bit in stealth mode. And Dex, did you Dex stealth roll for Dex, please? Yep, you're right up there with Narok in terms of being stealthy. But again, at the moment, you would certainly think as Narok, you would be able to tell them you're outside of their visual range, you would think.
Whisper to Terity, do you want me to hold your hand so you can sneak with me?
Well, it's not generally pitch black at night. I can see right in front of me.
Yeah.
We're not in an underground dungeon where there's no light sources.
That is true,
We're outside. Yes, it is. So I can go at half pace, I'd imagine.
So you're meant to. You're deliberately standing on that snake. All good.
What snake? What fucking snake?
That's what Dex calls it. Well, folks. I mean, if the rest of Umlo's really going to follow your direction. Obviously, all three of the guys at the back have dark vision, but you guys have to tell me: are you keeping pace, but a certain distance behind? Are you just going to wait where you are until there's a cacaw, or?
Yeah, look, I think if we move up anywhere closer, then we're going to give it away big time. Well, I definitely am. So I don't want to ruin the surprise. So I'll hang back at least a good way and keep stationary, given that we've got haste on us. I think we'll wait and just make a runner for it once we hear a call.
Okay.
Well, that's my thinking. What about the rest of the dwarves?
Happy for that to be the thing.
All right.
All right. Well, I'll assume you guys have got to here. If you can all three make stealth rolls again. Well, you're. Some of you are doing a lot better. Terity, you're still obviously showing the effects of not having the vision that the other two do. And at that point, when you get to about there, you hear...
Who goes there? Who crosses our bridge?
Do you guys say anything?
Nope.
Oh.
No.
Was it in common or in Hill Giant or in Giant?
It's a bloody good point. It would have been in Giant. Good point. Yep.
And absolutely not.
Nurik would have no fucking idea what was said, so he would sort of obviously just pause, look at Terity, look at Dex, and like very carefully and quietly shrug. And looking at Dex, because Dex, I believe, speaks Beyond.
Yeah, but I don't want to answer, so I just do the finger to the lips.
You're not going to talk in a high-pitched giant voice?
Hey man, it's another giant.
All right, well...
from that point, can we do a perception check to see if we know how...
Yep, perception checks for the three of you. Thanks.
Sorry.
No, all good?
Yeah, the giant said that from behind us.
Yeah, that would actually suck balls. With that stealthy, we snuck past them. And just, oh fuck, the dwarves have got it. We'll just keep going. Please tell us it was behind you.
Yeah, that's just. I mean, that is awesome. I mean, imagine that.
Shazam!
What the fuck? Actually, that's probably better. Let's just assume that really with all, I mean, it's right in front. You guys see this giant figure looming in the darkness. Well, Terity, I think you'd struggle. But you certainly get a feeling. I think with your roll, Terity, you can hear the footfalls. You know roughly where it is.
Yep.
You just can't really make it out. But the other two, Dex and Narok, you can see this giant, and you can all roll initiative. Oh,
What a
that's very spectacular.
I want those shapes dice.
You buy them. You go to fantasygrounds.com
Are they
and
part of our sponsor deal?
there's yeah, no, not yet. So
No.
fuck it.
Love it. Oh, we're so fucked.
All right, Dex, being the speedy veteran that you are, you get to react first.
I don't see the other one. I only see the one.
That's right. Narok has told you there are two, but you can only see one. And you only heard one lot of footfalls coming towards you.
And does he look like he's seen us? Like he's looking towards our direction, sort of thing?
You would expect he will probably see you when he has his go, that he's looking in that direction, and it would be, unlikely he's not going to see you.
Great. He's just out of reach of an attack.
Well, you have the artifact, Dex.
We're still hasted.
No, you're hasted, dude. You can get there.
That's true too.
Oh, I am. That's right. I forgot about that. And I'll just go in and try and stab him, and hopefully put him to bed before the other one gets here.
Do it.
Not likely, but whatever.
That's a hit, and you will get a sneak attack because I think it really hasn't picked up on you yet. Okay.
And
Oh.
that's not cool. I barely scratch him and go, oh, shit.
All right.
Dahlgren, you'll need to make a perception check.
Oh. Okay.
Because they're outside of your vision, but I think with that you've heard a giant's voice, but you probably haven't heard much more than that at this point. And you can't see Narok, Terity, or Dex.
So with my movement, with being hasted, I can make it all the way up there. But
Well, you don't know where
exactly.
there is,
Yeah,
because you can
okay.
only see 60 feet.
All right. Well, I'm going to move 60 feet then.
And if you certainly ran at top pace, because it's, well, actually, no, you would see them. Forget that, because you've got dark vision. Yep.
Jeez, it's really hard to see the.
Yeah, the squares on this map.
I think it's
All right.
something along the lines of that.
Yep. So
Oh, I
you
can't
can
even
see
see. It's terrible. Something like that.
Yeah.
So Barrett has a base of 30. How far can he run?
Well, I
30.
think if we say it's really you're going to move 60 plus your 30 bonus to get to 90 feet.
Okay.
But again, at this point, you can't see any of the rest of your party members. In fact, even Dahlgren has rushed forward and gone out of view.
I'm going to head forward to there. So use
Yep.
50.
Yep.
Oh shit, Dahlgren. Steph
Hello.
around him. And that's 55. So that'll be 60 in total to there. And let's just keep going.
Yeah, well, I mean, you got dark vision. You can see this magnificent picture of this huge stone giant fighting this little gnome.
Barrett doing Barrett things. In we go.
All right.
And that'll be the turn.
Yep. Naroke.
Can see what's going on and wants to get in on the action, so just fires the bow.
Hit and hit.
Oh, okay. Ooh. Oh.
Well done, poor giant. Terry.
Oh, and also screams out.
Okay. Well, at least that will alert Umlo.
I look around and I've got people targeted left, front, centre.
You do, Terry. So, I think the problem for you is your vision is certainly hampered.
Can I at least see Naroke and Dolgren?
I think you can certainly recognise Naroke because he's right next to you.
That will do then. And I say, Naroke, I'm going to Contagious Zeal you, so you must pick the next target, as I can't see so well. And cast Contagious Zeal. Yeah, baby.
You're trying them all out, Michael.
Very nice.
Such a blood.
All right. Well, this guy, let's see. He is going to 1 to 4 on a die 6 go for Barrett. And that is exactly who it is. Does it actually? It does register. Excellent. He aims to pulverize you with his club, and he misses and hits, doing some decisive damage while calling out something
Like, we're under attack. Defend the bridge. Defend the bridge. Dwarves.
and the other giant lumbers out. To attack Dex.
Pick some squares, giants.
Yeah, I know it's.
Is it attacking me at reach?
It is.
Then I get another 4 armor class.
It has missed you in any event. Wow. Yes, that will certainly make it difficult.
Sweet.
Right. Well, I am just going to release him. So, Michael, happy if you would like to take Umlo. That would be a great help.
Umlo is being had. So it's movement of 50 at the moment. And these squares are...
Yeah. It's painful. I think I probably need to overlay the grid again.
It's a bit of that and a bit of the colour issue, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, I find it easier if you zoom in.
Yeah.
Quite close.
So I want to be 5 foot away, Andrew. Is that 5 foot away there? Or
Yep,
is it...
right there. Yep,
Okay.
no, that's all good. Yep.
And that's a double move from Umlo.
Yeah. And you're hasted as well, is that right, Umlo?
That's right. That's why you moved. Double move was 100.
Yep. All good, Dex.
Yeah. What squares are these giants actually in? Because Oh, we're incorrect ones. They're all over the place.
They are all over the place. Well, let's. In fact, it's even. I'm zooming in, and I'd still say, well, I think that one's right, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
This one is. It doesn't want me to put it in a correct one. That's still 5 feet away from you. I think 10 feet it says, so that's all good.
Yeah, cool. What should I do? I'll just keep attacking this injured one at the top. So full attack.
Okay. Miss and hit. You are certainly going to be carving off some of its magnificently chiseled features.
Right. Ogre moving up to there. And attacking number 1.
Yep.
Ah, dang it.
Dang. Barrent.
Barrent's gonna do a 5-foot step to there. And a double attack to the one on top. Oh.
No.
Miss and miss. Yeah.
Barrett hangs his head in shame. Starts plucking in his red beard as well.
Do I now pass the contagious zeal or nominate someone? Terry?
Yes, please. Yep.
I'd like to nominate Barrent because he seems to be having a hard time.
Your point help is 1.
Barrett.
Do you do the rest?
Yep.
Ah, sweet.
Yeah, it all
Cool.
comes from you though, not from me.
Yeah.
But
I'm
I've got it all
passing
coded.
it to Barrent.
Nice. Good job.
And on that note, send 2 arrows. Cool.
Hit and hit. Yeah.
And take a 5-foot step closer. Just cause.
Charity.
Well, they know we're here, so I will. I first apologise to Narok. I said, Narok, I'm sorry. I came ill prepared, and this is the only joke that popped into my head. I do apologise. What's the difference between a half orc and a rock? And he sort of cringes and turns away from Narok. There's 2 points of intelligence. Rock's favour. And then hopefully target Narok with a benefit if I've inspired him so.
You've enraged him, probably.
Yeah.
You've just given him plus 30 to hitting halflings.
Inspired courage.
Oh dear. Reminds me of Bigglesworth. Racist.
I'm sorry. It was before I met you. I do love you, Sir Narok.
Narok thinks it's funny that he's getting offended by a halfling, not a fooling.
Yes, exactly. I'm only
Now,
fool
Terry-
where it counts. What?
Who told you that joke? Was it an old man with wispy white hair that stood up?
Yes, I met him on the road as I was travelling to Trineo.
Good Bigglesworth.
Well, number 1 is going to continue his assault on Barrett. And that is a miss and a miss. What a hopeless stone giant. Well, this one, I think, is going to recognise that he needs to attack this flame-headed dwarf that looks like he's engaging them at point-blank range. Miss and hit. So out of 4 potential chances, 1 hit. Heavy damage.
Still a lot of damage, though.
Yes. I'm low.
2 seconds.
Get in there and finish him off.
Change the target to self. So with power attack now coded. I'm rolling. I think somewhat coded. 5 foot step.
Yep.
Is he going to use his war axe now?
He is. He's dwarven
Good
war
work.
axe. Nat 20, come on, baby.
Yeah, baby.
Oh,
Booyah.
Yeah.
Love it.
Nice
This
work.
jump in strong.
It's about time.
Oh,
49.
oh,
He knew he was a
Whoa.
stonemason.
You've reduced this guy to pebbles.
He's here. No!
well done,
Stay
Amro.
beneath my feet.
Kill Pebbles, now kill Bam Bam.
Dex.
Gonna spring attack. 1, 2, 3. Attack from there and then 4.
Well, that'll be off the bridge, Dex.
Then I won't do that. I will go.
We shall remember him.
1, 2, 3.
What's up?
I'll go there.
I love it.
Also, suicide's cool.
Suicide is painless.
That's a hit.
No, that's not cool. Oh, look at this.
Ooh.
You have damaged it.
Max damage.
All right.
Just Ross in here.
Doing the Dolgren dance.
Thought he was about to suicide off the side the same.
Everyone wants to be Dex.
That's a hit.
Aha.
Beautiful.
Well done. Big hit. Darren.
5 foot step. And swinging for the fences.
Ooh. Hit and hit.
So many ones.
Yeah.
Marked him.
Well done. The rogue.
Norak's just going to scoot up a little closer and then drop some pain? Question mark? Yes, he does.
He certainly does. 2 hits. I mean, when you're getting plus 50, it's hard to miss.
Pretty much.
Nice.
Small miracles.
82. Charity.
I sort of... I can smell Barrett's bleeding, but I don't know where he is. I can't find him to heal him. So I'll continue my inspiring courage to hopefully inspire those around him to keep him up.
Maybe you might see glimpses of Barrett, though, like Ghost Rider, this burning flame over his face.
Yeah, that's true. I'll move up 10 feet slowly. I'm happy with that.
Right. Well, what will the giant do? Let's see. He is going to... he is irritated by Dex. He's going to take a 5 foot step. And he's going to attack Dex. Now, Dex, yes.
I'll use my shadow. Oh, that looked like a critical. Use my shadow.
Well, they were both potential criticals. He hit you twice, rolled 20 twice.
I'm gonna hopefully one of them will hit my shadow.
Okay, so what's that? What's the shadow? I think it's 50-50, is it?
So yeah. Yep.
Well, you can. I mean, what is it? What is you? Are you going to do 51 to 100 is a hit or a miss?
Yeah, we'll do 51 to 100 is a hit.
Okay, we can roll out in the open. So you're right. That's a miss. That means your image has been. Is that what you meant? What do you mean? The image got?
Yeah. No. So the image was hit by the first one, and then for the second one, I'm going to roll with it.
Roll with it. Okay. Well,
So that's-
amazingly. Yeah.
So that's the trait. Once per day, when a creature with the giant subtype confirms a critical against you with a weapon or slam attack, I roll with it, and it's just normal damage.
So it hasn't been confirmed. So in fact, neither critical was confirmed.
Oh, then I won't roll with it. So I'll just get hit.
And so 20 damage. Low.
Damn it! This is the first time I've been injured, you bastards.
He's going to go around here and acrobatics to that square there.
Yep. 17. Do I think that? I suspect that's not going to be high enough, and it is not. So I will deselect him, select Umlo. Deselect. Select Umlo. Excellent. That's it. Have my one hit. And that would look like it's a hit. Damage. Roll away, Umlo.
No.
Miss.
Bastard. Why have I selected?
Dex.
I'll full attack with the aid of Sir Umlo.
As Umlo raises his battle axe above, knowing what he has just done. He's
Oh,
So one hit, maybe.
That's a, yes, a miss and a hit.
Oh.
And you kill it.
Damn.
nice.
I use the opening Umlo's given me to
Yeah.
wreck the giant and start carving the rogue's name in its back.
Okay, well this one's stone, but you're just carving Narok into its back.
He gets
Yeah,
the
yeah.
pebbles and writes the name Narok with the pebbles.
Was he?
Yeah, well,
Was he? Narok was he?
Yeah,
And then
lean into the orc spelling of ear too.
And then the year,
Yeah.
oh, should we pile the stones up like a balancing formation?
I like one of the cans
Yep.
where they stack a stone.
Oh,
Well done. You have, I mean, they had nothing other than a stone club, and then there's obviously going to be a pile of rocks at one end, few piles of rocks at one end of the bridge. But that is it. Other than the bridge obviously leads to another part of the valley.
Good job, everyone. Exactly to plan.
good work.
Well done. Well done. Well, are you going to go back to the spot Narok had found for you to camp?
Yeah, I'll gather around Dahlgren first.
Gather around,
Expectantly.
children.
Let me tell
Everyone
you,
get
little
that.
giants.
25.
Thank you. That is quite powerful magic, Dolgren.
Yes, indeed.
Glad to be of help.
Can Narok just have a bit of a sniff around and a bit of a listen to see if there are any other sort of baddies that may have been drawn or coming towards
Absolutely.
the beach from that battle that was obviously very intense?
Yes, especially with the stone giant who was pulverized.
And then the chiseling afterwards.
That's right.
The buttock.
Next level, you got to take a skill in profession, Mason.
Yeah, that's it. No, from what you can't hear anything new. I mean, there's always the sound of rocks falling in places like this and the like, but there doesn't seem to be anything unusual near you.
So do we want to go back to that first place, or do we want to just camp in the middle of these dead stone giants just for laughs?
No, we'll go to your prepared campsite.
Yeah. Okay.
Just in case the battle was too much for any party members who then need to sleep. I look over at Terry.
Well, I suppose we get there and we need to see who falls asleep, I guess.
Yes.
Do I catch Dex giving me the I don't want to sleep alone tonight eye?
Well, gee, that is a question.
I know it's very covert.
Charity, it's up to you to see if you stay awake.
I like playing possum.
Dex, would you like to make a perception check?
Do I have to make a perception check by now? I mean, do I just not know?
Apparently, you've slipped through this time. Baron, a perception check. Dahlgren, a perception check.
Roger.
Yeah, so you guys all wake up in the morning. You sort of notice Terity propped up in the guard position. I mean, Dex, it probably comes as no surprise to you to see that Terity's probably fallen asleep on watch. But all of you feel like there's some slime-like a substance over you. It hasn't caused any ill effect. Those with a knowledge nature capability could make a roll.
Definitely. Where is that?
And Terity, you sort of think, yeah, it's somewhat slug-like, but Narok, you're a lot more confident that it is some form of slug that you would think is generally harmless, but in really giant varieties they can cause problems. But it's obviously just as it got cooler overnight and there was moisture, it's just been out travelling around.
Let everyone know that they got slimed. But
So
don't be
scream.
afraid.
Scream and then start scrubbing everything. And use prestidigitation to completely clean everything off.
Wow, do you have that spell?
Yeah, part of my gnomish magic.
Yeah. Do you clean up everyone else as well, or just yourself?
No, I'm taking very particular care to make sure I am completely clean. I don't need to clean off the guy wearing toenails. He's probably enjoying his time.
Barrett goes over to give Dex a big slimy hug.
No,
Slug cuddle!
this action does not have my consent.
Whoa.
No hashtag me too, please.
Yeah, I run over and join in and let Barrett know that this reminds me of my football days.
Yeah, so Narek just sort of scrapes off as best as possible, as
Yeah.
a half he does, and then they move back over the bridge to see what they did in daylight.
Yeah, well, there's the body of one stone giant. There's a whole lot of pebbles that you know is related to the other stone giant before Armload dealt with it. Terity can do so as well.
Yes, but I look after everybody.
Oh.
Let's see, I can bring you guys back onto this map. Roughly, there is the bridge. And you can certainly see beyond that there is a river flow. So let's say you've come in at almost like a T-junction to another valley, and that other valley has a river that's flowing through it. Certainly looks a lot more greenery in this valley, as if there's greater water content. I mean, you have seen rivers in other parts of the valley system here, but this one definitely has more almost marshland like this. There's certainly a lot more water here. And as I said, the valley, you can go left or right, effectively.
Narok looks around at the group, so left or right? Right will continue us down in a southeast, now southwesterly direction, assuming?
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, that's roughly...
Southwest.
So, I mean, we were looking for a particular giant. We found one giant encampment, and that one wasn't the one we were looking for. I'm assuming this one leads to another giant encampment somewhere. No.
Well, I guess it could be. For the rest of you guys would know, yes, you want to find where all the giants are gathering that are part of this Storm Tyrant's army.
So, I mean, Narok, can you tell if there's a particular direction that a lot of giants have gone in, or?
I can have a bit of a look around to see if there are footsteps or trackability.
I think that's a survival roll.
Yeah, so
I think.
Perception to find it, survival to determine what type.
Oh, what the type is. Yep. Okay.
Those two rolls.
Yep. There doesn't look like there's lots of tracks here. There are definitely giant tracks that have been through here.
Mm-hmm.
But not many. And you'd certainly see around the immediate area, even into near the river, are stone giant tracks, because you've just been looking at the stone giants. But there is also another type of giant that is unfamiliar to you.
So, do giants usually hang out in I guess, type groups or subtype, whatever they are? Racial something?
Those with knowledge nature could make that roll. Well, I think for both Terity and Narok, you would know that they can, but it would typically be where a strong leader has brought them together, and that certainly seems to be the vibe that the Storm Tyrant is just that leader. And if the Storm Tyrant is able to bring these guys together, I mean, that's the threat. But without that, if you were to eliminate the Storm Tyrant, these groups would not normally work well together.
Yeah, okay. So, whatever. I don't know where we're going then. We'll just pick something.
So there's certainly more giant tracks going right, but there are some going left, but a number go right.
I would go with numbers if there's more tracks going that way.
No. So,
that
most
way.
more tracks go that way. Yep.
Yeah, that way then. Wherever the most tracks are, follow the most tracks.
Yep. Okay. Well, I will.
Ooh.
Narok, where are you? I will assume the others are all coming with you as you head down to roughly this area.
Mhm.
And everyone there, assuming the rest of you are there, can make... In fact, maybe I'll move you because otherwise I don't know how easy it is to move if you're half in rock.
Well, the dwarves would be natural movers through the stone.
Everyone can make perception checks at about that point.
Oops.
Crikey, Narok. He sees everything through space and time.
Yeah, well, I think Terity and Narok are certainly best. But, I mean, you all see a low fog that rolls in, dancing between the slender grey tree trunks that are here, painting everything in a silvery mist. You hear the sort of crunch of the brown leaves here as you walk along. Obviously, with Dahlgren, it's a hell of a lot louder than anyone else.
What? Sorry?
You know, crunch, boom, boom. It's almost like there's a giant in your party. The air smells fresh and earthy as this part of the valley area, you know, is a lot richer in terms of the earth, the amount of water content, and all that sort of stuff. But Terity and Narok, you notice a hunchbacked giant trudging up the canyon towards you, leading a patrol of several ogres.
Thing with the group, you know, giant coming with ogres.
Hey,
Well, let's hide and bamboozle them.
Yes, absolutely.
Let's spring a trap for once.
Now might be a good idea to use the obscuring mist as the mist has started to roll in.
Sounds good.
Ooh.
So certainly Terity and Narok, you've sort of spotted this, and you don't think, you know, they're looking around, but they don't seem to have noticed you yet, and obviously only you two have noticed these guys.
Okay.
Can we direct the others to set an appropriate ambush?
Yeah, have I got enough chance to have a bit of a look around? Maybe do a survival roll to set up a rough ambush?
Yeah, make a survival check, and I presume you'll use hand signals to sort of say, get off, you know, the path.
Yeah.
There's sort of some cover if you're giving them the signal, and if everyone's going to follow in that respect. You can sort of step to the side, but obviously, you know, while the mist is there, if they get close enough, as they get closer, their perception check will increase that they might see you.
That's why we're going to cast obscuring mist.
Yep.
Once they get closer.
Now, just on that, have you all gone to the same side, or have you split?
I think we should split.
And the important bit will probably almost be, where's Dahlgren?
At the back.
So I don't get
putting
under
twigs in his armor.
Yeah, under the camo blanket that we bring with us.
Wrapped up.
Yeah, so
Ready to bust forth.
Narok will move back and try and sort of blend in with the surroundings. Bow out, arrows out, ready to twang.
How about I take the right side, maybe with Amlo, and we'll burst out from that way.
Narok will be
After I cast the mist.
Yes.
Good. That's how good it was. That's how good the spell was.
We have to remove us from one map and put us on another.
That was so obscuring.
Apologies for that. Yes, no, I've flicked you on this one. I've just put 3 on one side and 3 on the other, but you guys can decide how you actually want to split it, assuming there is a tunnel through here where effectively it would look like the guys are going.
Yep. Back up against that tree.
Who are these guys that have reappeared on this?
It's a skinless something, and then
Those peasants we
Silver.
rescued have come back.
Peasants, they've come back, yes.
They're ready to help us.
That's a peasant. He's got wings and metal boobies and glow in the eyes.
They've gained a few levels since we rescued them.
Oh, right. Oh, see, let's pay it forward. Yep. They've come to help.
Yeah, they're rescuing us now.
Yeah.
So 20 foot, that's right. 20-foot radius from me.
From you, yes, that is.
In a column 20 feet high.
Hey.
All right, well, we may as well roll initiative and see where things go from there. There are 4 ogres and 1 giant.
So Barrett had his battle axe out because it's ogres, not giants.
They are. So the ogres are of giant subclass. They are a large humanoid of type giant. Just if that makes a difference.
Nah, called it.
And the other thing is exactly the same in that sense. And in fact, the one leading them, this is the image of it.
Boobs.
He certainly, from Terity and Naroke's giant lore, this looks something unusual, not the normal sort of giants that you've heard about. And I guess there's what point do you wish to engage with them? How close do you want them to get? I mean, it's possibly, I'm guessing if that's where the mist is, Barrett is possibly visible, as is Umlo, so they'll need to make stealth checks. So if Barrett and Umlo could make stealth checks, please.
Ah,
Sorry.
I'm Umlo.
Can I just stay dead still? I'm just dead still. Ignore me. I've got a -4.
That is true, Barrett, but they have actually rolled incredibly poorly for their perception rolls.
Wow.
You'd have to have done pretty badly. So so how close, say, do you want the lead ogres to get? I mean, is there close enough?
Yeah, I was going to say something like that, was what I was thinking.
Well, I'll move that, yep. From there, I'll move them up roughly in that spot. And noting the time there, we'll start next week with Terity at the top of the first round, effectively surprising these giants because they've rolled so poorly with their perception. They haven't noticed you, Barrett or Umlo. I mean, I could ask Dex to roll, but that's probably just ridiculous. And, you know, the mist has just blurred in with the rest of it, so you guys are certainly absolutely hidden. at the moment. And
Great.
yes, this is certainly incredibly well hidden there.
Nice. Sweet.
So thank you all. Sadly, we lost Colin, I think, at the end there.
Mm.
Yeah. Thank you very much. That was a good game.
Yeah, good
Yeah.
luck.